What's up, Internet? For a detailed explanation of exactly how flustered I am with everything going on in my life right now, I thought Tia was gone today. Oh well. We are here doing this a little bit early because I have something important in mind, and there it is right there. Currently, there's like 2 bugs available we need to catch, one of which actually stopped being available about 2 hours ago, but we need an orange or a red butterfly. Dragonfly. There we go. That's what we're looking at. So we're going to try and catch it if I'm not stuck on stupid jukeboxes. And, of course, it's all the way over there. So yeah, we needed this and we need a type of butterfly. The last butterfly, mind you, but that stopped showing up around 4, I believe. So unfortunately that's out. And now we have the dragonfly. So I guess we're kind of done. Yay! Kind of like I said, I kind of figured Tia would be gone today because I guess I got my dates mixed up because I'm just kind of busy with a metric shit ton of different stuff, so yeah. But either way, we do have this butterfly. That's nice. We can add that to our little bug compendium, and we can see what kind of hybrids we have. I'm not sure what else we're going to do today, but we'll see if we can find something. But either way, at the very least, we got to work on our little bug collection, which, out of curiosity, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, 2 of these I actually can't get right now, and one of these is the other bug we can get right now, and the other one, the very last one, is one that's only available in winter. So we're actually pretty much done the bug list already. That's not too bad. Fish might be a bit trickier, though. I think we're pretty close to having all the fish for right around now, too, though. I know that there's like 2 goldfish we need to catch, which are kind of hard to find, and they stop showing up around 4 as well. So we're going to have to do this a little bit earlier, probably tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see. Well, you really got to start loving dragonflies. Dragonflies are freaking awesome. I do quite like this grapes backpack. The grapes backpack's kind of a nice one. It's like you're foraging for food or something. It's been a while since we've been in here. It's kind of nice to run around and see it almost completely filled up. You know, there's the golden stag. It looks like the honey smear is not being fought over right now. That might be something that happens like after 6 or something like that. Still, you know, it's nice to see all the dragonflies and all these stupid little beetles, some of which are a lot more sensitive to sound than the others. You gotta be real careful with them. Like, you can't just sneak up on them. You have to, like, sneak up, but also you have to have, like, super, super slow inputs. Oh, that's pretty. And we're just missing one, which I planned on getting a little earlier today, but then I got caught up with something else, so I couldn't. But, yeah, either way. We are very, very, very close to having all the bugs. 1 stuck in winter, 2 I can't currently get, but I'm sort of making plans to get those 2. And, yeah, really, really then it's just the 1 butterfly that we have to log in a little earlier to get. And it looks like the honey smear is now being fought over, but it is after 6, so it might be a time thing. Over here we're missing a couple things, although I think right now there's only 1 thing that's available that we're missing. And as for these, well, we got the 2 goldfish I'm missing. 2, 3. 3 more fish after that, and I think none of those are available right now. So we're pretty much well caught up. And I thought tunas wouldn't be available until January. They're actually available in November, so we could actually finish this off by the end of the year. That's pretty exciting, I think. I'm excited anyway. Alright. I do quite like the dinosaur silhouettes on the horizon. That does look quite nice. What's going on with you, Celia? No, I've never heard of such a device. And I don't think I'd ever wear a cardigan to begin with, but I'll take it, I guess. Thanks, Celia. I do quite like that if you get something from a villager and you give it right back to them, they'll actually comment about how it looks very familiar, but that must be like just their minds wandering or something. It's like, no, it can't be the one I just gave away or anything. It's cool they actively acknowledge that. Like, they do have tons of nice little details in this game. And a lot of things that I feel like they should fix, because there's a lot of like macro scale problems that need to be fixed. Still, it's kind of cool to see some of the micro stuff they've added in this game. Alright, so we need our little message in a bottle, which will be somewhere around here. There it is. I was also playing with this little area a little earlier on. Thinking about trying to turn this into like a little spa area. What's interesting is you can actually put like furniture here, and you can actually like put a 2x1 furniture like this folding screen right here, but the problem is it will be facing upwards. And if you drop it from down here, it gets put sideways. So there's no way to actually have that south facing because, you know, outdoors doesn't have the item position editor that indoors has, which I think is kind of a mistake. Alright, so we got a thing. Jungle wall. That was actually something we needed. I don't know what this is going to look like. Let's take a look. Genuinely curious. What does this jungle wall... Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool wallpaper right there. And I did wish for stars yesterday, so if we clear out the beach, more should spawn, or at least some should spawn. One would think. Gonna grab this and this and this and this, and hopefully we'll see some awesome stars because we need them. Specifically the large star bits so that I can work on a few other things. And Tia's moving away, which is very, very sad. I honestly kind of wanted to keep her, but at the same time she was sort of on the short list of ones I'd be sort of kind of okay with leaving, so. We do have a new visitor. We can take a look and see who that is. Be interesting to see. So let's go to the campground and see what's up with that. Because I wouldn't mind seeing who our new visitor is. Maybe it would be Pearl. Maybe she wants to live exactly where Tia is. That would just be super. Because that would just be everything lining up just perfect. No. No, it's not. Wilson. I don't think I need you in my island. Thank you. Okay, so still no sign of good old Pearl, alas. But, on the bright side, at the very least, we've got room starting tomorrow. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of Nook points. Although we can collect a few, so we should probably do that. Because we need those to go see other villagers. Alright. Oceanic Existentialist. That's a great title. Doesn't look like Red's in town. You know, I feel like I should go see Isabel to see what our town rating is, because I know we are piling up weeds on my island, and you know, that's by design. I'm okay with that, but I'm wondering if that's going to ultimately hurt our overall level. Because if that is, that's a bit of a problem. Mainly because I would like to get more Jacob's Ladders if I can. Talk to Mary while we're here. Okay, she's super adorbs. What's the latest? Gotta come up with some new ideas for super dinosaurs, too. quite like our little dinosaur exhibit. Okay, need to get more of these so that hopefully we can get some star bits. That won't be one of the butterflies in the background we need, but we can talk to Drago while we're here. I just wanted to chat, my friend. I do quite like the lazy characters. They have some of the best lines in the game, I think. Gonna grab this. And, yeah, that's that. Alright. Okay, we might try and go swimming for a little bit as well, because there is one bit of sea life we are missing. It's a, some type of shell or something. I'm thinking we could try and get it anyway. But let's, get our fossils assessed. Because we need to do that. There are two. I want to know what they are. Let me know, Blithers. No, we already have them. We have all of them. Give me better information than that. Jolly golly, I thought is what he said, but he said jolly good. But now I think jolly golly should just be a saying. Because it's fun to say. Okay, so what did we get? We got ourselves this thing. Ah, that doesn't help me all that much. And this thing. Ooh. I do feel like I could do more with more, like, raptor-y bits. So I'm definitely holding on to that. For sure. Okay, let's check with Isabelle just to see what our rating is, because I'm genuinely curious if we've dropped it or not. I have been told this game does have quite a leniency for weeds and your rating, so we might be okay for a while yet. But it's still important to check. What is the island evaluation? Nope, 5 stars, we're good. It does take quite a long time to get more Jacob's ladders, of course. Alright. I think that's from KK Slider. Which is good to hear that he enjoys coming here every week, as he does. Even if I don't see him personally. Alright. More Nook points. What shopping can we do today? Is there a special? No. Let's see, we could get a creepy lawn gnome, but I don't want that. Hello, but no. Mr. KK, I think we actually do need this song, so I will order that one. Alright. So I guess we'll go see what the shops are stocking next. And then maybe we'll just go for a swim and see what we can find. I quite like that flag. That was made by someone far more talented than I. Alright, Able Sisters. What are you guys up to today? Because I'm thinking I need some awesome super clothes. Like that awesome Victorian style dress in the background. That's just sexy is what that is. I don't think that's my style, but I'll try one on. Ooh, like a waiter apron. Not bad. Tuxedo jacket. Frilly. Sparkle pants, because sparkle pants. Let's see, what else do we got? Hey, it's this thing. This was the first piece of clothing we ever got. That's very, very cool. I'm thinking this was probably actually like an autumn style thing. You know, I don't think I'm going to wear that, but my character's totally rocking that dress. I'm just going to say it, because we're all thinking it. Boop, 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 boop. Leopard pumps, sure. And I'll buy another ancient belted robe. Just because, you know, it's the first clothing we ever got. We should try and, take another one just out of historical I guess. This is the first thing we ever got out of a balloon, too, if I recall. I'll take that blue one, because that looks more my style. I'm genuinely surprised I remember that. But, you know, I guess it was just that cool. What are you doing, Diana? Fashion! It's true. That is useful advice. Try everything. That way you understand what sort of fashion you're rocking. Okay, let's see what the Nooklings are up to. Hammock. Is that a rainbowy hammock? Because that's pretty cool. I already have a hammock though. That is a pretty cool hammock. Oh, I had a thing for Pierce. Can I give it to him now? It's kind of interesting that, I do like that their dialogue actually, like, actively also acknowledges what kind of species there are. That's again, just a nice little touch, and it's surprising that this game has so many giant problems on the macro scale when it does so many cool things on the micro scale. But I guess the best way to describe it is this game just sort of lacks perspective on things, I guess. Oh, I had a little star bit down there, or a little heart-shaped star bit, because why not? I had a bunch of them and I don't know what to do with them. I can't do anything with them, so I might as well, right? Okay, where is this? Still nothing from these guys. I don't know how I watered all of those in that one watering session, but I will accept that as victory. Just gonna keep watering all this stuff, I guess, and hope we get some hybrids that are super useful to us. I have my doubts that we will find things that are super useful out of any of this, but we have to have faith, or else we'll never get anywhere. Or we will do it by tumbling entirely ass backwards into success, which I've never personally done in my life, and I would actually like to know what that's like. You know, I've always worked very hard towards what I do and usually just fail completely. Because that's just how the world works, I guess. But on the bright side, got a nice little flower garden, even if it's not what I wanted out of this flower garden. So you know what? Small successes. Gotta appreciate that. Alright. Gotta water these guys. And I should probably dig that up. You know, I've been kicking around the idea of trying to, like, even without the flower garden aspect itself, try and start working on kind of what I was planning on doing with this area. And I certainly could do it, I suppose. I don't know. Worst case scenario, maybe we'll do that tomorrow or the day after or something. Because I do have kind of a loose idea of what I want to do with this place. Minus the flowers, of course. But the flowers are kind of like the linchpin to, you know, making sure everything in here looks good. So if I can't get those, then, you know, I feel also like, what's the point? I'm a little bit dragged in both directions. Like, you know, I can do this, and I should probably just have something to do, but at the same time, if I don't have the thing that's going to make up the better part of what I'm doing, why should I bother right now? But at the same time, if I don't, then I'm kind of out of stuff to do, really. Let's talk to Marina. She's eating a donut. Yeah, it is kind of great that everyone stops to watch the sunset. I watched the sunset yesterday, and it had a very nice gradient in the sky. Like, by the horizon it was sort of yellowy orange, and then it sort of turned sort of green in the sky, and then blue. And then the clouds came in, and they were like dark purple to bright pink and orange. It was very, very pretty. Kind of wish I had my camera on me, but I didn't. Okay, well, I've got a million fortune-telling sets. Don't need that. Don't need that. I do want to hold on to that, though. Sell, 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 sell. Sell. Sell, sell. And we'll sell that. That'll at least give us a little bit of inventory space. Alright, so that's done. I would like to give a thing to Pierce, because I have, like, a perfect thing for him. Actually, ironically, I think you might already have it. Excuse me. Okay, so we gotta water our roses next, and I think that's about everything we need to water. After that, we'll go swimming for a bit and try and catch the last shell we need. I think that's kind of everything on the docket today, considering that we kind of started later than I intended to actually catch the Monarch. The mighty Monarch. Because unfortunately, he's now off to menace Dr. Venture. Let's chat. What bones? You're an invertebrate. That statement makes no sense, Octavian. You do not have bones. How are your bones aching? You know, all those little things I just praised this game for acknowledging, you know what? I take them all back because they don't acknowledge that octopuses are invertebrates. That's just, you know, animal biology 101, really. Octopuses don't have bones. Gonna water all this stuff. And hopefully we'll get blue roses. And I'll be sad if I don't, cause I need a whole bunch of them. Do-do-do, do-do-do. What are you running off to go? Ah, you wanted to go water that. Thank you, Celia. That saves me some effort. I wasn't gonna water them at all. I just need to water the stuff I wanted hybrids from. But if you want to water other stuff, sure. I mean, I don't think there's any room for them to spread out from there, but, you know. I quite like Diana's area. It's a nice little place. We do have a visitor. It's someone I don't care about. What song are you playing? Farewell. Ah, that's one of the new songs that you have to special request in this game. I actually already have Farewell, so I don't need to keep special note of that. I guess that's kind of how you'd find stuff like this in these games, is like, you know, if you have to special request a song from KK Slider, the only way to know it even exists in the game is to find it in another villager's place and say, oh, I like that song, let's ask him. And then later he's like, oh, that's a special one. You must be awesome to know about it. And you do feel kind of awesome, I think. Alright, so we gotta find some bubbles. There's some bubbles. Now, based on what I know about this thing, it's gonna be not very big, and it shouldn't move very fast because it's a shell. And that's kind of all I know about this thing. Well, that and I don't own it already. So we need to send it to Blithers for immediate examination. That's not moving, that's a barnacle. You know, I always wondered how barnacles get stuck to things, and apparently they like secrete concrete, which is interesting. And that's how they get stuck to stuff, and why they need like so much doing to get like pried off of stuff. There's another little sea snake thing. Well, it's an eel, it's different than a sea snake. Mostly because I think sea snakes still have lungs and the ability to breathe, whereas eels are fish. I think is how that works. Hey, Scallops! There's Pascal, who will hopefully this time give us a DIY, because we need one. You can have it if I can have a DIY. I don't want a pearl. We're gonna get a pearl. That's why he spends all his time in seawater. Oh, and there, my controller disconnected because it's a piece of garbage. I'm gonna make special point of pointing it out every time it happens. Cherry rug, cardboard bed. Am I seeing a customized a mermaid fishy dress? What does that look like? So apparently there's clothing as well. I did not plan for this. This is not an eventuality I thought was actually a thing. Let's see what it looks like. Let's take off our scuba suit. Oh yeah. I think we might be wearing that for a while. It'd be nice if that doubled as like a swimming outfit and it like gave you like a little mermaid tail or something like that. What exactly is on the water over there? Like, up to the left, moving towards the horizon. It looks like something's breaking the water. And I mean, now there are bubbles that are actually doing it, but before it was like there's like a bug sitting on the top, but you couldn't see anything other than the sort of vague ripple effect on top of the water. Come on. No. What do we got? Starfish. Well, sea star. It's not actually a fish. We all know that. But that has about the same properties of what we're trying to hunt. It's not a very big shadow. It's not very fast. I see two bubbles, and I don't know which one I should go for. Well, that's not moving, so that's seaweed, just judging by how much oxygen it's spewing out. What have we over here? Oh, you're moving pretty quick. It's probably a giant isopod or something. Which means the best way to go after these guys is to try and trap them against a wall. And have them double back over top of you. That's the only way I've found to actually get these guys. They're like too fast for you to actually swim, so they have to like double back over top of you. Oh, it's one of these crazy giant clams that's ridiculously fast for reasons. I don't think clams actually move that fast. I might be wrong. Again, I live next to the mountains in the middle of nowhere, but I don't think clams actually move that fast. Or indeed, possibly at all. I'm willing to be corrected on this, but I don't think it's happening. It's a little flatworm. This looks so freaky. Alright, we got room for 7 more, it looks like. Let's see what we can get. It's our next 7 dives. Oop, what have we over here? Oh, we got a glowy sea jelly. Actually, these don't glow. Like, they look like they glow, but they don't actually glow if you put them down as an item, which kind of sucks, because I could think of a couple of really cool uses for that that just aren't utilized, really. That's unfortunate. Oh, what do we have over here? That's moving. Sort of a medium size. We got an abalone. An abalone. What else we got going on around here? And, oh, nope, that's moving. I was going to say those barnacles for a sec. Doesn't look very big. This could be what we're looking for. Nope, another jellyfish. Have room for 5 more. Hopefully we'll get it this time. Oh, we gotta find bubbles first. You know, I don't know why, but I'm immediately reminded of the only time I ever played the Scarface game. There's, cause you have to go to like this island halfway through the game, and you can swim out there. And I remember the first time I played that game. Nope, that's gonna be a barnacle. Like I decided, you know, I was being chased by a helicopter that blew up my boat, so I jumped off and I was like, oh, I'll just swim to shore. And after about 5 minutes of swimming, you know, it's perfectly quiet. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, a shark comes up underneath you and instantly kills you. And it freaked the hell out of me. That's what we're looking for. Alright, we're done. That's what we were looking for. But it came out of nowhere. Like, I was playing it with someone else at the time. We both literally jumped out of our skin while we were playing this game. Just because, like, we expected maybe something was going to kill us. Hell, we kind of almost expected a shark, sure. But the fact that it was quiet and it took an inordinate amount of time for it to happen. That's what freaked us out. It's like, oh, you know, okay, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh, nothing's happening. I guess it's okay to swim. I guess it's okay. All right, let's keep going. Then about 5 minutes later, it's like, oh my god, what happened? That's a pretty fun game from what I remember. Kind of wish I had a copy, honestly. Although it completely rewrote the ending to that movie, which, you know, is kind of blasphemous. Good movie, too. Tell me about the turban shell. It looks interesting, and I'd like to know about it. What's its nifty trick? The snail slips into its shell and pulls the trap. Oh, that's really damn cool. That's pretty neat, actually. I didn't know that about this. Good for you, turban shell snail thingy. That's pretty badass, I will say that. I will say, right now, I'm gonna have to make some kind of outfit around this dress. Like, I just think that's gonna have to happen. Not sure what yet, but if I can get some, like, long flowing hair wig, I think that would just be perfect. But I think that'll be it for tonight. We've been playing for about half an hour. And hopefully I'll be able to come back and do another thing later tonight. Hopefully, but we'll see. Anyway, I think that'll be it for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, follow the streams. You know we go live because we stream every single night. Usually Animal Crossing, but sometimes some other stuff. I'm trying to branch out into the other stuff the more I do this. But yeah. You also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel, see everything else I do, which is a lot of varied stuff, but all awesome game stuff, so go check that out. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is totally rock a mermaid dress. Seriously, this thing is awesome. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, Internet.